What's going on? It's Chris, the Dating Doc, and speaking of Dating Doc, is gonna rhyme with the fact that Chris Rock got rocked by Will Smith. But first off, click and subscribe, support the channel. I do a little different spin when it comes to dating topics, news, commentary, and advice. So what are we gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about last night's Oscars, where it was the slap heard around the world, even though we don't even really know if it was a hard slap. But it all stemmed from the fact that Chris Rock was on stage, and in between the transition for the next award presentation, he made a joke about an upcoming G.I. Jane 2 movie, and he was referencing Jada Pinkett-Smith, who unfortunately is balding. And as we all know, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett-Smith have been in some ways the laughingstock of Hollywood celebrity couples. Everything from the entanglement to the very controversial talk that they had during the Red Table talk exclusive to Facebook Watch. So Chris Rock decided to go ahead and poke fun at Jada Pinkett-Smith. And what got me about this bit is that Jada was very bothered by it. Will Smith was laughing at the joke until he checked in with Jada Pinkett-Smith and was like, oh, hell no. What proceeded to happen is you see Will Smith walking up to Chris Rock. And it looked like one of those scenes where like, cool, maybe he's going to hug him out or he's going to say something funny. It's all impromptu. It's part of the Oscars. But no, he smacked him. At first, people are laughing. They're thinking it's part of the show, all right, just to kind of liven up the mood. Maybe even it was a fake slap, until he sat down and he says, "Keep my wife's name out your effing mouth." And then he repeated it. No smiling, okay? High inflection of voice. He was serious. So that was the wrap up, okay? Unless you've been living in a cave or under a dictatorship, you know that's pretty much what happened if you've been watching the news. Why am I making this video? I'm making this video because it's not the celebrities that I'm pointing out in this video. It's you, it's me, it's us, the people. I find that we are very, very hypocritical when it comes to values in a relationship. At what point would you been like, okay, cool, he can get away with saying anything because it's Hollywood and they're all in a suit and, you know, they're supposed to be well behaving. Well, guess what? Violent jokes have violent consequences. Do you think that Chris Rock would have gotten away, say if it was Suge Knight or if it was 50 Cent, right? Let's say they're in the audience and they hypothetically had a woman like Jada Pinkett-Smith who was balding or had some sort of condition. Would have Chris Rock taken the risk to poke fun at, again, Suge Knight, 50 Cent, some of these people that have a reputation for getting reckless, if you know what I'm saying? If Tupac was still around, rest in peace, and he was married to Jada Pinkett-Smith, do you think Chris Rock would have gotten away with that kind of joke? But because the tone has been set, the expectation that Will Smith, the guy who sings Parents Just Don't Understand and was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, it is one of these like happy-go-lucky guys who for a majority of his career, if not all of his career, did not curse in any kind of rap album or song. The tone was set for Chris Rock to poke fun. He knew that the gates were open for the enemy to go through because there was no defense, if that makes sense. But Will Smith flipped the script and also flipped that hand over Chris Rock's face. And what I'm hearing, I'm reading different titles and videos that are related to this. And I've seen Will Smith simps over his wife, right? Which I thought was so weak, okay? Simping would have been if he did nothing. If he literally thought that was acceptable behavior. He probably thought, cool, I'm just gonna get away with the fact that some man just made fun of my wife's condition. Again, violent jokes, right, have violent consequences. If someone made fun of my daughter, let's say she's in a wheelchair during a show, doesn't matter that I'm a celebrity. It doesn't matter that all this celebrity gossip has been directed my way as a couple, or that my wife was involved in an entanglement. You have no means to talk about my daughter, especially if there's some sort of condition. Or in this case, if I was married, which I'm not, and someone spoke about my wife's condition, I'm gonna man up, and I don't care what the venue is. You obviously did not care what the venue was to poke fun of someone's wife. So it's the people that I'm pointing out, right? We're very hypocritical. We would have been in the comments if Will Smith never did anything and said, man, that was such a brutal joke that Chris Rock laid on Will Smith. You know, if it was me, I would have defended my wife's honor, right? Or if it was me, Chris Rock shouldn't have said that. But again, we're simpletons, okay? What I mean by this is that we would rather be like, you know, Chris Rock is a hero because he kept his cool and calm, and Will Smith is scum. Will Smith is you know, I've lost respect for Will Smith. No. The reason you've lost respect is because you've seen it happen in public. Because it's under this scope of being a celebrity. We, the people, are the most hypocritical. Okay? Yeah, I'm going in on us. Because we talk so much shit and we get stuck in this celebrity gossip, which, by the way, I have a huge disdain for people that are stuck on what celebrities are doing all day, right? It's like, look, most of the time, those that throw rocks at celebrities and talk crap about celebrities don't have much going on with their life. They literally watch reality shows and pay attention to what celebrities are doing, and they do these huge judgment calls, not knowing what's happening in their life that the cameras are not following. So, as I'm inferring, yes, I agree with what Will Smith did. I do not condone violence. I do not justify the fact he went on stage and hit the person, but I do understand, and there are certain limits to things. Disrespect is disrespect. Chris Rock is not a hero, and Will Smith is not a complete villain. You can look at things a little more logically, make sense of them, forget the past, forget the entanglements, forget the celebrity gossip, and just hone in on the situation itself. Would you let a man disrespect your wife? Would you just sit there? Who's really the simp? Think about it. This is Chris, the Dating Doc. Click and subscribe, support the channel. I do this for a reason. You and your support motivate me. Peace.